Let's start with our young buck, man. I didn't get a chance to really play this year in DeMarvion Overshown, a.k.a. Demo, third-round pick out of Texas. And if you guys remember, we did our Rating the Draft series. And one of the things that I said about DeMarvion Overshown after reviewing him, and we talked about his value, I gave it 4 stars. I said he's a developmental WMD. What is a WMD? Weapon of mass destruction.
Who got weapons of mass destruction? Who got weapons of mass destruction?
Cowboys might. No, I called DeMarvion Overshown a weapon of mass destruction because he was a guy that has played or showed some playmaking ability at all 3 levels and is a versatile dude. And when looking at Demo beyond the film and just kind of looking at the person, it was like, oh, this kid gonna figure it out. Whatever they ask him to do, he gonna figure it the hell out, right? And he started to do that. He started to make waves in camp. He made some waves in preseason in the first game, and he did some really good things for you in the second game before he got hurt. But in that first game, he had like 39 snaps, 5 tackles, 2 stops. You saw him getting downhill. You saw him trying to make plays. You saw that click trigger I talk about. He is stringy though. He is wiry. So you also saw if a defensive lineman kind of got his hands on him, it wasn't easy or it wasn't hard to kind of displace him from time to time because he's not a big dude. He came in not a big dude. He's tall. So that 225, 230 feels stringy. Now I have a chance with a lot of opportunity now to recover and get bigger. But, you know, Demo showed a lot, I think, in those one game in the series, essentially, and in training camp. So it is exciting. It is exciting to see what he can do in year 2, right? He's got the downhill. He got the instincts. He brings his pads through the contact. And there was this aura around him that the veteran players were pleasantly surprised with. Here's the problem, though, man. The ACL. That next week after this game, he went to Seattle. And again, in that Seattle game, all over the field, 7 snaps, 3 tackles, and a stop. And one of them stops, unfortunately, towards ACL. Underwent successful surgery. And we should see him back out there, I would imagine, in camp at some time. Just like all these other ACL people. I got to temper my expectations, man. Dude got a lot of promise. I'm really excited to see what he can do to stack on his first year of, good training camp and good preseason. But it's a big fat TBD type of situation to be decided because of that ACL injury. He's essentially going to be a rookie, y'all. Essentially going to be a rookie again. We don't know how he's going to come into camp from a size standpoint. You hope he gets in the weight room and puts on that offseason peanut butter. But there should still be some excitement surrounding him. We just may not see it all come together in year 1. But DeMarvion Overshown, man, I think he is a player to be excited about. It's just a big fat TBD though. We just gotta wait and see. We just don't know.